Are you ready? Hi, everybody. Here we are again for another unbelievable full moon fire Homa in South Los Angeles. Today is Thaipusam. So Thaipusam is a really special day. We say this every full moon. It's always a special full moon. This one's really special. It's the day when Lord Muruga. Who is Lord Muruga? Thanks for asking. Muruga is one of the sons of Shiva and Shakti, and he is the deity. He's the god of. He's like the general of the divine armies. He's a little bit like Ares in the Greek or Mars in the Roman, but he's much more interesting and not a thug. Muruga is. He gets a weapon. He gets a spear from Mother Divine called the Shakti Vel. And for those of us in the Kaleshwar family, we have a Shakti Vel that Swami Kaleshwar got from Mother Divine back in 2008. So the veil, yes, this came straight from the mother. It was really unbelievable, actually. 64 people were there, and we saw Kaleshwar go like this in front of our beloved Jonathan. And all of a sudden, Swami's arm just went all the way through the top of the building. I mean, it just sliced through the air. It just like stretched. It was the craziest thing. We all saw it. And he came down with this in his hand, and he handed it to Jonathan and said, "Jonathan, where'd this come from?" And Jonathan said, "Well, from the mother." And I was like, how'd he know that so fast? And Kaleshwar said, solid emerald, not from this planet, millions of years old. So that's what we knew of. This is the extent of what we knew about this. We knew it was one of her weapons. We didn't know what it was, what its significance was, anything. And we kept it on Swami Kaleshwar's orders, hidden for many years, until 2011. So later I asked Jonathan, I was like, how'd you know that came from the mother so fast? And he said, when his arm was going like this, I mean, it was full. I don't want to do it because I'll hit the wood here, but his arm was going full around. Jonathan said there was a corresponding swirl on the top of the temple, like on the ceiling. And the moment Jonathan said it, it unlocked the memory. I was like, I perceived that too. I saw the swirl. I completely blocked it out until Jonathan said that. And then Jonathan said when Kaleshwar's arm went up into the middle of the swirl, her big brown hand with the bangles, the bracelets the Indian ladies wear, with this in her hand, came out of the swirl and put it in Jonathan's hand. I mean, in Swami Kaleshwar's hand, who then brought it down and gave it to Jonathan. Okay, I didn't see that part. I was like, oh, that would explain how you knew instantly it came from the mother. He got like a second darshan of her in that moment. We had just come from a big darshan with her maybe 20 minutes before this happened. So that was like a second round for Jonathan. He saw her hand come out like that with this in it. So it was a mystery to us until about 2013. And then Mother herself started teaching us about this weapon of hers, which is, it's called the Shakti Vel. And the Shakti Vel means a spear. Shakti is her, right? It means the power. It's the mother. She famously in the stories gives this to Lord Muruga, specifically to go into battle and destroy the demons who represent greed, pride, fear, like kind of the big ones, like this, sort of like finishing school for spiritual people, demons, meaning our own blocks, right? You know, how many times you see spiritual leaders go down on greed? They have financial scandals or arrogance. You know, they think they're above the law. I think we see a lot of that in our world. But you see spiritual people go down on that too. A lot of sex scandals and a lot of this and that. Oh, that doesn't apply to me. That doesn't apply to me. Oh, I'm so, you know, as Shakespeare would say, with divine ambition puffed. People get like that. And Muruga cuts them down with this thing. This thing is like the absolute clarity in our system to wipe out any such tendencies. And of course, fear, which is, everybody has that. But so Mother herself started teaching us about this and about Muruga, the unsung son of Mother Divine and Shiva. So it's his day. Thaipusam is the day, it's the full moon when he gets the veil from the mother. This is that day. They actually make it a full moon thing in the Vedic calendar. It's such an important day, I think, for humanity and for the whole planet and for the balance of negativity to positivity. And I will say also, I mean, there are many things I could say. I'll leave it here, but Muruga himself, itself, that energy, the quality of it is it's the third eye in our human energy system. That means the capacity to destroy negativity. The fire that burns here that can burn our crazy blocks, for example, our crazy emotional, upsets and attachments and distractions and distortions and old traumas that we're all carrying. That's the faculty of that. So it's big celebration time for this. And in South India, whoa, people will pierce themselves with little miniature versions of this that have a big strong pin on the end. They'll put it through cheeks, multiple, and through the third eye, and they'll go to the Muruga temples, and it's a big shindig, especially in Tamil Nadu, which is like Muruga land. So we'll be talking to him today in our fire Homa, as well as, of course, the mother. Where did he get the veil from? The Shakti. And I'll leave it there for now. We'll talk more about Muruga as we go through it. So our first mantra that we'll do today is the Shakti Gayatri. And we have a number of very high-powered mantras that will be bringing all the different divine characters associated with that mantra form into the fire. Shakti Gayatri, she is the power form of Gayatri. What does that mean? Normal Gayatri, Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha Tas-savitur, etc. When we add I'm Kleem sound before that, I'm Kleem sound, generating, operating, destroying the G-O-D faculties of the divine energy, the energy signature of the god, you could say. That's the power symbols, and that transforms the Gayatri from her normal amazingness to this unbelievable force of the consciousness that we're hooking to her energy as the sort of first mother at the beginning of this creation, and asking her to bless the high spiritual aspirations we have, the healings needs that we have, the deep, deep longings that we have. That's the nature of the Shakti Gayatri. She's a very powerful lady. So, and I should also say for new people, Gayatri, you'll hear it a lot of different ways. You might have learned it different ways. The internet is full of different people singing Gayatri in all kinds of ways. But normally they're pronouncing it Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. No, please no. Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha. 3 separate equal syllables. That is the inner, let's say, energy of Gayatri. Okay, so we'll start with her. She's a great lady to ask for what you want, to have blessed in your life, to generate in your life, to have created. She's like that. Whatever your deepest longings are, you'll see in the fire. She's the right one to make them come into reality. And if I could just get this flash. Heck. Do you need another one? Apparently, this thing is. Oh, no. Got it. Got it. Okay, so we'll start with an arati and then we'll be in the fire. Okay. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Sashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavanam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Agajananam Bhadram Tas-savitur Varey-nyam.
Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat.
And so we'll start with Shakti Gayatri. She is the lady to really ask to bless your deepest desires. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Pracho Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya Prachodayat. Om Ai Man Kleem 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 Saoum Muruga Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Die-vasya
Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva suvaha. Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. My, ping, 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 sam, sam, sam. Bhuva Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, 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 Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, 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 Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, 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 Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, 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 Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, 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 Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, 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 Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, 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 Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, 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 Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, 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 Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, Kleem, Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Dhiyo yo nah Prachodayat. Om Aim, Kleem, Kleem, Saoum. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam Bhargo Dey-vasya Dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhur suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhur suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi Diyo yo naha prachodayat. Om. Ai, pim, 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 Saum. Bhuva suvaha Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Last time. Om Hreem Saoum. Bhur Tas-savitur Varey-nyam. Bhargo Dey-vasya dhimahi. Dhiyo yo nah prachodayat.
Good. So we have some sponsors today. Sponsors means they paid extra to have their name or the name of a loved one read into the fire. And after each name, we say, "Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, mama." The huge womb source energy that is the mother to each individual spark of that womb energy. Go straight to that soul to bless them. So our sponsors today are E and HR.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Matt Locker.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Alicia Campbell.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
J.E.B. Campbell.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
G.G. Campbell.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Claire Louie.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Spencer Dale Avila.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Ana Constanza Budi.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Rita Angelica Fernandez.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Ana Maria D'Antonio.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Sherry McCoy.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Marina McHugh.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Meshtu Muller.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Oksana Kozak.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Desiree Sterling and her family in Norway, Belgium, Spain, Guatemala, and U.S.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Vita Siajani.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Mehdi Borasevi.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Mino Dok Irani.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Bahara Siajani.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
And Bahman Siajani.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Julie Forrest.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Christopher Allen.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Mary Zaleski.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Greg Solich.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Susan Roschen and family.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Christine Bednarik and family.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Starlene Schwartz.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Ellen Todd Bueller.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Joan Dixon.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Patricia Anderson.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Doris Howard.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Neil Balamsapla.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
David Marion Overton.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Carolyn Marie Overton.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For the United States of America.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Darnell Atono.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Vasilika Tono.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Dimitra Liko.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Yeni Liko.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Atina Tona.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Noah Katsa.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Mateo Katsa.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Afi Katsa.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
John Salati.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Andrea Eversberg.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Mama, Becky and Tom.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Michelle Farrell, Joe and Alfie Merritt.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Mama, Paula Bradley.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Stephanie Catherine Dutta.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Wyndham, his entire family, and American HVAC, his business.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
In the one-year mastery program, Todd Dombrowski.
Oh mama,
Oh mama, oh mama.
Kelsey King.
oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Brenda Spencer.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Esther Teopanides.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For all the beautiful students in Silver Mastery Program and their continued success.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For the end of white supremacy in America.
Oh
Mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For our brothers and sisters valiantly fighting in Ukraine, may they prevail.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For Volodymyr Zelensky and his family, they may stay safe and protected.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
For the people of Gaza, especially the children. I have no words, really. For everyone in the Middle East, everyone in Gaza, everyone in West Bank, everyone in Israel, that they may find peace, both those who are departed and those who are with us in suffering. So for everybody in that region, but especially the children of Gaza.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
In support of the divine feminine rising in the world through the women.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
In Santa Cruz County, the heads of all the service agencies working in a unified way to create brilliant solutions to homelessness, may they continue to be successful.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
And for Atma Schumann and his 800 Germans meditating daily for world peace.
Oh mama, oh mama, oh mama.
Speaking of Mama, now we go to Big Mama, Mahakali. And I should say for people online, the mantras are there in the description of the video. Whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, the mantras are all there. So you can follow along with us. Yeah, she's a tongue twister. She's a big lady. Big structure means big mantra. So Mahakali, she's the giant peak form of mother who comes to destroy all the worst negativity. She is all the manifest nature, all the creation in our world is she. How she destroys negativity is through the reflection of nature, through the circumstances that occur, the karmas, the actions to reactions, also through the 5 elements and the elements of nature. So like mother, she's very beautiful. She made the whole creation. She's also really fierce. She's like nature's beautiful beaches and canyons and forests and waterfalls and gentle breezes. And she is also tsunamis and hurricanes and earthquakes and wildfires. That is the nature of the mother. So she's on her job. She's destroying the negativity as fast as she can. Her nature is Kali. She goes on the battlefield. She's comprised of all the divine forces come together to create this kind of uber form of mother, because really only a female form can absorb and then decharge the kind of negativity that runs rampant over and over and over again on our planet. Is this sounding familiar? So when she goes on the battlefield to take on the demons, who are embodiments of the different crazy blocks that we're all carrying, like fear and egoism and pride and vanity and arrogance and unworthiness and all of these things, she destroys them literally with all her weapons, right? They'll show her with multiple arms, multiple weapons, and she destroys those demons for a while. And then, you know what? Next chapter in the story, they pop up again, and the whole drama comes again. So it was ever thus. She's the right lady to destroy your blocks. Let's put it bluntly. So whatever your fears, your inadequacies, your insecurities, your traumas, your angers, depression, jealousy, feeling left out, feeling not worthy, right? All of this stuff. They're really kind of, they would say in the Vedic stories writ large, these are like demonic forces in us, right? So she's the right lady to offer them to. Her mantra is very long. I'm very sorry, but it's well worth doing. For those who know the 5 elements from Sri Kaleshwar, it's easier. She is composed of the fire element mantra. Om, Hreem, Hessraim, Hreem, Om, Dheem, Dheem, Kleem, Kleem, Saoum, Saoum, Mahagni, Swarupanyena Namaha. Agni, the fire, Mahagni. She is that. She's pretty fiery when she shows up. Then we cool her down with the water element. Om, Kyum, Yum, Jam, Kanaka, Durgamba. Om, Kyum, Yum, Jam, Hum. Kanaka Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasanam. That Durga, Kanaka Durga, she's that form of mother that sits on our beautiful altar here in the big portrait. She is the happy smiley face after she's destroyed the negativity. Yes, there is light at the end of that tunnel. And her weapon, Sudarshana Chakra, her glowing golden discus, that is the energy of the sun, which will not allow any darkness to stand at all. No. When she hurls that in battle, that's game over for the demons. It severs their heads from their bodies, and it's really game over. The sound it makes as it flies through the air to destroy the negativity is hum. Most important word in the mantra. Don't forget that word. Om Plum Plum Jum Kanaka Durgamba. Om Plum Plum Jum Hum Kanaka Durgamba. Durga Devi Prasanam. Then a ring of angels. Om Yamatara Japana Salaka. Like big protection around her wild hacking and slashing purpose. And then Mama, 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 which we talked about. Atma, 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 my soul. In this case, your soul. And then Raksha, 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 or Rakshamam, protection. So that whole giant long structure is her. She's the right lady. And she's the one who gives the Shakti Vel to Lord Muruga, you know. So there's this beneficence in her and this extension of her to empower other characters as her agents to destroy the crazy demonic influences in our world. So we'll do it slowly a couple times and then we'll talk to her. Get hold of your blocks is my advice for this part of the Homa and really offer them to her. If you're here, you can throw them in the rice as the vehicle to carry that stuff to her. Hey Ma, I'm really afraid. Can you change this for me? Hey Ma, I have a lot of depression. Can you help? You know? And she's able to take that negative energy, flip it into high divinity, and throw it back to you. So that we want, right? So get hold of your blocks, little block party here with Ma. And we'll do it slowly a couple times and then we'll speed it up. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem. Om Dheem 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 Saoum Mahakali Swarupanye Om Dum Dum Jam Kanaka Om Dum Dum Jam Hum Kanaka Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatara Chabana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem Om Dheem 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 Saoum Mahakali Varey-nyam Om Dum Dum Jam Durga Om Dum Dum Jam Hum Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatara Chabana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem Om Dheem 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 Saoum Mahakali Varey-nyam Om Dum Dum Jam Kanaka Durga Om Dum Dum Jam Hum Kanaka Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem Om Dheem 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 Saoum Mahakali Varey-nyam Om Dum Dum Jam Kanaka Durga Om Dum Dum Jam Hum Kanaka Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem Om Dheem 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 Saoum Mahakali Varey-nyam Om Dum Dum Jam Kanaka Durga Om Dum Dum Jam Hum Kanaka Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem Om Dheem 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 Saoum Mahakali Varey-nyam Om Dum Dum Jam Kanaka Durga Om Dum Dum Jam Hum Kanaka Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatara Jabana Salakam Mama Mama Atma 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 Raksha Raksha Rakshamam Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem Om Dheem 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 Saoum Mahakali Varey-nyam Om Dum Dum Jam Kanaka Durga Om Dum Dum Jam Hum Kanaka Durga Devi Prasanam Om Yamatara Jabana
Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanika Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasana. Om Yamachara Japana Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanika Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasana. Om Yamachara Japana Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanika Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasana. Om Yamachara Japana Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanika Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasana. Om Yamachara Japana Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanika Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasana. Om Yamachara Japana Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanika Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasana. Om Yamachara Japana Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanika Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasana. Om Yamachara Japana Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanika Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasana. Om Yamachara Japana Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanika Durgamba, Durga Devi Prasana. Om Yamachara Japana Salagam, Mama 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 Atma 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 Raksha 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 Mam. Om Hreem Hessraim Hreem, Om Dheem 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 Saum Saum Mahakali Swarupanye Namaha. Om Glum Glum Jam Kanika Durgamba, Om Glum Glum Jam Hum Kanaka-durgamba Durga-devi prasanam. Om Yamatara-jabana-salakam. Mama, 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 atma, 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 raksha, raksha, rakshamam. Om Hreem, Hessraim, Hreem. Om Dheem, 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 Saoum, Saoum, Mahakali-swarupanye-namaha. Om Lum Jam, Kanaka-durgamba. Om Lum Jam Hum. Kanaka-durgamba, Durga-devi prasanam. Om Yamatara-jabana-salakam. Mama, 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 atma, 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 raksha, raksha, rakshamam. Om Hreem, Hessraim, Hreem. Om Dheem, 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 Saoum, Saoum, Mahakali-swarupanye-namaha. Om Lum Jam, Kanaka-durgamba. Om Lum Jam Hum. Kanaka-durgamba, Durga-devi prasanam. Om Yamatara-jabana-salakam. Mama, 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 atma, 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 raksha, raksha, rakshamam. Om Hreem, Hessraim, Hreem. Om Dheem, 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 Saoum, Saoum, Mahakali-swarupanye-namaha. Om Lum Jam, Kanaka-durgamba. Om Lum Jam Hum. Kanaka-durgamba, Durga-devi prasanam. Om Yamatara-jabana-salakam. Mama, 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 atma, 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 raksha, raksha, rakshamam.
Last time.
Om Hreem, Hessraim, Hreem. Om Dheem, 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 Saoum, Saoum, Mahakali-swarupanye-namaha. Om Lum Jam, Kanaka-durgamba. Om Lum Jam Hum. Kanaka-durgamba, Durga-devi prasanam. Om Yamatara-jabana-salakam. Mama, 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 atma, 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 raksha, raksha, rakshamam.
Good. So, yeah, we're going to go over time a little bit today. We started late. I'm so sorry. We have many, many divines to talk to, so I hope that's okay with everybody. And then we have delicious food here, so, you know, it's a win all the way around. Next up is Muruga. We talked about him at the beginning. Muruga, keeper of the veil, sharer of the veil. Muruga, who lives in the third eye inside each of us. We have two different mantras with him to do, and I think we'll kind of combine them. We'll do a medley. So let me talk about them both. The first is that, and this may come as a big shock to a lot of people, that the six-pointed star, what we commonly call the Star of David in the West, is actually Muruga's yantra. It's his energy structure, is a six-pointed star. And Muruga has small mantras, small little letters, small bijas, that they call in Sanskrit and Telugu and Tamil, that represent his energy in a particular name. Muruga has a lot of names. I'm not going to get into it. He has many names, many faces. But one of his names is Saravanabhava. So those who know the first earth element mantra are a little bit familiar with most of that. Sa-ra-va, not Sarab. Saraha is in the first earth element mantra. It's a little alteration. But he's known as Saravanabhava. And each of the points of the six-pointed star, which is upward pointing triangle is male, is divine father. Downward pointing triangle, divine mother, the Shakti. When they come together, it's the union energy of those two that starts the whole creation. Muruga is central to that. That's why that six-pointed star is so powerful, actually. Saravanabhava are his syllables. And it's also a name of him. He was found in this place in Ganga. Ganga actually birthed him. It's a big, long story. He was found in the Ganges River in a little marshy place called Saravanabhava. Hence his name, Saravanabhava. So generally when they show the six-pointed star, like in Tamil Nadu, they'll write the little syllables in it, and they'll put the Tamil Om in the middle. For those of you who have little mantra sheets today, we made a little mock-up of that with, I think, is it a standard Om or is it Swami Kaleshwar's handwritten Om? I'm not sure, but anyway. So yeah, it's Kaleshwar's, right? Powerful. So that's Muruga's structure is like that. And when we talk to him as Saravanabhava, He's very cosmic. He's very expanded form. He's a big problem solver. You know, your third eye is your seat of clarity, of discernment. You could say it's the brilliance that we're carrying, and the ability to sort out what's real and what's illusion. All of that is coming from here. So the stronger the third eye gets, actually, the stronger your clarity gets. It's kind of the faculty and point of Lord Muruga. So Saravana Baba, he's in a pretty cosmic, expanded form. Then there's his problem solver, sweep in, fix it, get out form. Muruga is notorious, he rides a peacock. That's his ride. What does that mean? Peacocks are the symbol of vanity. He's conquered vanity. He doesn't care at all. Name, fame, reputation, like me, don't like me. I look good, I don't look good. He could give a rat's ass. He really doesn't care. He rides his peacock, he swoops in instantly, fixes whatever it is, and rides off before you even know that the problem got solved. He's amazing. So should you find yourself up against some insurmountable dilemma in your life, you can't figure your way out of a situation, this mantra is the one. Om Aim Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Veil. Om Aim Hreem Veil. Kake Kake. Kake Kake refers to when Muruga goes into battle, he's got the veil on one side and a flag with a rooster on the other. There's a whole big story about the rooster. I always forget it. He's got a rooster. Let's just leave it at that. That rooster, you know, when the roosters wake up at dawn in the morning, they start, yeah, they're calling the divinity in. In this mantra, I'm not joking, we become like roosters in Muruga. Om Aim Hreem Vel Kake 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 Kake. We're calling him like that. Please come in your like battle ready form. Use the veil, clear out the negativity, fix this thing, and he's done. And you'll see the energy in the fire when we go there. It will turn like that. So if you have a problem, really, helicopters, one of the seven. That's it. If you have a problem that's really nagging at you, or you know somebody who has a really insurmountable issue going on right now, think about that while you're offering to Murugan, while you're chanting this wild rooster-like kake, kake. And so we'll start with Saravana Baba, and we'll ease into him in his very cosmic, expanded form, and then we'll go from the very general to the incredibly specific with him. Good. Everybody ready? So we'll start Om Saravana Baba just a little bit, and then we'll go to the rapid fire Muruga. I love him. He's kind of my everything, I have to be honest. Muruga is... Om Saravana Baba, 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 Om Saravana Baba,
Om Saravana Bhava. 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 Om Saravana Bhava.
Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake.
Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om I'm Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om Aim 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 Hreem Vel Kake Kake.
Om Aim Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om Aim Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om Aim Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Om Aim Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Last time. Om Aim Hreem Vel Kake Kake. Jai Muruga. Muruga. Good, so our last mantra for today, another Muruga practice. Jesus. Very interesting. So, Jesus, why would he be in a fire homa with Mother Divine and this wild Indian Vedic exotic thing? Well, because, of course, Jesus, it turns out, was a nice Jewish boy born in Palestine who went to India to get his enlightenment and brought it back to the West in a huge sacrifice. I think we all know a little bit about the story, right? So, we could rightly say Jesus is the number one son of Mother Divine. And this entire tradition of miracle healing and of understanding who is the mother and who is Shiva, the God the Father, really the greatest, let's say, exponent, the greatest rishi, the greatest siddha who had that understanding and passed it on to humanity was Jesus. Amazing, amazing, amazing rishi. Like, such an extraordinary spiritual character this planet hasn't seen. We're still talking about him 2,000 years after he's drawn in the Middle East, right? So he got the goods in India. He learned this stuff in India. All these mantras and everything we're doing, Jesus also knew very well and was doing. It is of note, I will just say this for today, that frequently in the West, and going way back to early Christian icons and frescoes and whatever, you'll see Jesus showing this mudra, right? He's often in this position, even today in modern Christianity. Yeah, this is Muruga's mudra. Muruga also is shown like this. Is a deep meaning. So there's a huge significance in the interrelatedness between Lord Muruga and our big, beautiful boss, Jesus. So that's all I want to say about that because we're short on time. Of course, we could talk hours on this subject. But his mantra, this mantra Swami Kaleshwar gave us back in the early 2000s in the most beautiful circumstance, late at night in a hotel room in Hampi, well, actually near Hampi in Hospit. And he gave these mantras, there were a whole group of them, that belonged to Jesus during his lifetime in India. And Swami made it very clear that these were really, really precious and couldn't be closer, you know. He even said at the time, quietly, I will pay a price for giving these mantras out, but I have to do it. Okay. So, this is the first of that group of mantras. Om Na Tali Hrudayam Naswasana. Om Na Tali Hrudayam. Hrudayam is the Sanskrit word for heart. Na Tali means in Telugu, my mother. It's like a formal. My mother's heart. Naswasana is my completion, is my destiny, is my final stop. So even Big Boss Jesus, in one of his major intimate mantras, was talking to the mother. I think that's hardly a shock. So Swami also would say that of all the weapons of Mother Divine in her fierce form, the final one is Jesus Christ. He is the most kind, gentle face of her capacity to destroy negativity. So, the greatest healer who ever walked our planet in its history, his energy is in the fire. What are you asking for? Make it good. Om Natali Hrudayam Naswasanam. Om Natali Hrudayam Naswasanam. Om Natali Hrudayam Naswasanam. Om Natali Hrudayam Naswasanam.
Swastanam. Om Nazarirudayam. 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 Swastanam. Om
Good. Pass around the offering bowl. And on that bowl, yeah, so on the offering bowl, everybody here is holding flowers and incense. With your right hand, you're going to put it on the bowl and touch the coconut. And then if you go to the next person, everybody has a book. And we'll go in as a big collective offering. Good. So we'll read our sponsors list one more time. And then everything goes into the fire with a giant oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, and loads of applause. They are E&HR, Matt Locker, Alicia Campbell, J.E.B. Campbell, G.G. Campbell, Claire Liz Pierre Louis, Spencer Del Aguila, Ana Constanza Bugi, Rita Angelica Fernandez, Ana Maria D'Antonio, Sherry McCoy, Marina McHugh, Meshtir Lula, Oksana Koza, Desiree Sterling and her family in Norway, Belgium, Spain, Guatemala, and U.S. Rita Siajani, Mehdi Lurasevi, Mino Doktirani, Bahara Siajani, Baman Siajani, Julie Forrest, Christopher Allen, Mary Zaleski, Greg Solich, Susan Roschen and her family, Christine Bednarek and her family, Starlene Schwark, Helen Todd Bueller, Joan Dixon, Patricia Anderson, Doris Howard, Neil Volumsepla, David Marion Obertin, Carolyn Marie Obertin from the entire United States, Marianella Tona, Vasilika Tona, Dimitra Liko, Nanny Liko, Atina Tona, Noah Katza, Mateo Katza, Afi Katza, John Salati, Andrea Eversberg, Becky and Tom, Michelle Farrell, Joe and Alfie Barrett, Julie Raskin, Paula Bradley, Stefan and Catherine Dada, Quinn Ham, his entire family, and his business, American HVAC. Todd Dombrowski, Kelsey King, Brenda Spencer, Esther Theophanes, and all the students in the Silver Mastery Program. For the end of white supremacy in America, our brothers and sisters in Ukraine fighting the good fight, may they prevail. Slava Ukraini, and for Vladimir Zelensky and his family, that they may stay safe and protected. For everyone in Gaza, that we can end this nightmare of suffering, and for Israel and the Middle East generally, please stop. In support of the divine feminine arise in the world, especially through the women. In Santa Cruz County, the heads of all the service agencies working together to promote brilliant solutions to homelessness. May they continue their success. Ottmar Schumann and his 800 Germans meditating daily for world peace. Thomas Sensel, Kalashwar Publishing, Navya Srisai, Silpa, and Panaconda, that they may continue to flourish for Sai centers of this kind of divine healing, knowledge, and miracle energy worldwide, that they may flourish. And of course, and most importantly perhaps, for our folks in Los Angeles experiencing homelessness, as well as nationally, everybody who's experiencing homelessness, plus our veterans, both locally and nationally, that they may receive the kind of care, nourishment, shelter, services, and real love that they deserve. And for all this we say, Om. So we will take small groups around, like in groups of 4 or 5, to make pradakshina. We walk around the fire 3 times. You're using your physical body to carry your soul around and like seal in the energy of the Homa. At home, you just turn around to the right 3 times. It accomplishes the same thing. So happy Thaipusam, everybody. Thank you for being here, both online and in person. See you all in a couple of weeks for, that would be a new moon Homa. And God bless everybody. Thank you. Okay, hop on in. You can wear your shoes for production. I know it's really wet.